Hey you guys, I'm Tesfa and this is Buduk. We're gonna be walking through how to set you guys up with a sites.pomona.edu website. Yeah, Buduk, if you want to share your screen, you have co-host permission.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, and then if you full expand your window and then navigate to sites.pomona.edu, log in.
Let's see.
Yep, you're logged in, and then now let's try the dashboard or get started button. I think either one will work.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, this is the interest form. So fill it out. Mhm.
So is this like a request that you have to put?
Yeah, yeah. You have to request for a website. And also if you want to use any of the developer tools for your Outlook email, you also have to request access for that, but I've tried that and I don't think they'll accept it. It just sits there. Okay, and so now this is domain name. So if you type out a domain name, usually like I used my last name.
Oh, so it's gonna autofill? Okay.
I believe so. Um, all right, you're an undergraduate, and then you can just write, this is a project I'm working on for my personal website, for professional activities. Yeah, personal website, yeah, for professional activities.
So are they very like lenient on allowing this kind of requests
Oh
easily?
yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody in ITS just needs to click approved, and then you'll go through
I see.
and submit. Yeah, all right, all right. So we put in the form, and now we just need to wait a couple of days for ITS to approve it. And one thing you can do is you can go to search Pomona space ITS space help desk in your browser,
Pomona or
or Pomona like ITS help desk. Yeah. Uh, and you can just copy that service desk at pomona.edu email
mm,
at the bottom, like right where there's the address of the building. And we're gonna write an email to that email. And we're just gonna, yeah, you know, wanna say like sites.pomona.edu registration as the subject. And just like hello, comma, and then a new line. Um, I would I would like some assistance getting my request for a domain on sites.pomona.edu registered. Mhm.
I guess could I say my website or we'll just
Yeah, yeah, for getting my website approved on sites.pomona.edu. Yeah, and put the sites before the pomona.edu, kind of like how we have it in the subject.
oh, so you want the
Yeah, the sites, because I think they'll know what you call it. They'll be able to see your student email in the request. Yeah, or some identifier. And then you can just close the email like best, Baruch. Yeah, and they'll get back to you in a couple of days.
Cool. There you go.
Boom. Okay, so we're picking back up now that Buduk's application to sites.pomona.edu has been approved. And we're just going to do a quick tutorial to see how you can make some changes on your website. So once Buduk logs in here, we're able to choose our subdomain. So Buduk, you can enter like some of the examples we discussed before, either your first and last name, your last name, or yeah, some combination of the two. We're just going to sign up. I encourage you to read those policies for anything, for most things. But since this is just Pomona College and we want to use their resources, we're going to go ahead and accept them. And woo, congratulations. And now we're in. Okay. So initially when I first created my account on sites.pomona.edu, I didn't know how to navigate all of these applications. I just went around clicking things until they started to make sense and I started Googling what each piece like meant. But we won't cover everything right now, just like the top level things. So the most important thing I think is your file manager. So if you go to the files section, scroll down, and then go to file manager. So this is where you'll be able to make modifications to the content on your website. But what you call it, if you actually let's do one thing. I realized we logged on to the site, we got our domain approved, but can you go to your website on the sites.pomona.edu domain?
I just have to.
Yeah, you don't even have to write the HTTP part. You can just put in bebe at sites.pomona.edu. Nice. Okay, so this is like the default template on your website. And if we go back into the file manager, go into public HTML. I think it is the public HTML folder. And in here, create, oh yes, edit this default.html file. So click it and then click edit. Yep, and then edit. Yep, and this is that content we saw on your website, and it follows the HTML structure. So you can just remove the inner contents of this body object. Yep, and then just put "Hello world. This is my website."
Does it have to be in div or just
Within the body is fine. Yeah,
okay?
I think you could optionally put it around like a parenthesis, a paragraph tag. And then save changes at the top right, and then go and refresh. Yep, and so now you're making changes on your website on sites.pomona.edu. So now you can expand on this to host your resume, all of your experiences. You can, put redirects on here so you can have redirects to your personal Zoom room or other important links that you just need to access. And you could even connect a domain name to this. A little bit more is that this is hosted on a LAMP stack. I believe that refers to Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So you can use PHP to write scripts in this system. Um, and I'm personally interested in encouraging as many Pomona students to create a website on this system, as well as document their experience interacting with this system. Uh, Although you can do everything you can with a programming language on this system, it is about 19 or 20 years old. And so I want to see if students are interested in more modern versions of this experience, or even learning about how to implement, provide, or fulfill some of these services. Um, and yeah, so thank you, Burak, for this demo. And what you call it, if we need any further tutorials, we'll make a video on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.